Hey guys, it's Kaitlyn from the Willow Tree, and today we are going to be doing one of our most requested videos, which is a hair tutorial, and I'm so excited. I've made a few hair tutorials, but they have all been on TikTok, and we have never been able to do a YouTube one, so I'm super pumped. I get to talk to you guys throughout the video, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing I do, this is gonna be my natural hair. So it's really crazy, as you can see. I washed it yesterday, and this is letting it air dry. So I do have naturally curly hair, and I have very thick hair. So that's kind of where I get a lot of my volume from. A lot of you ask like what I use to shampoo and conditioner. I use Olaplex one time a week, and I also use their mask, and then I also use, like, I kind of alternate them out, and I also use Biolage Matrix shampoo. I love that stuff. It's some of my fave. But yeah, so I only wash my hair 1 to 2 times a week, and that's part of like training my hair that I've had to figure out how to do and get to that point. So that's a little bit about how I do that. But the first step I usually do is brush out my hair. As you can see, normally it's not really tangled right now because I did do a hair mask yesterday, so that helps out with my frizz, and I do use the Olaplex Bond Smoother. I believe that is what it's called. But so once I brush out my hair, I just section it out, and normally there's no rhyme or rhythm to my sectioning out, but I'm just gonna like throw it all up in a ponytail, but leave one section down so you can kind of see. And I just put that all at the top. And guys, I shed like a dog. So yeah, if you see hair flying everywhere in this video, just don't be scared because it's normal. So I first take a small piece of hair, and I brush through it, and then I take, this would probably be helpful if I tell you guys, I use a Hot Tools, I think it's a 1-inch curling iron, and that's what it looks like. I got it a few years ago on Black Friday, and I have just used it religiously. I think I got it close to 3 or 4 years ago. So I don't really know if they still make this, but anything Hot Tools, and that's a 1-inch, it really is perfect. So what I do is first I kind of take it like several times like this. That way I can get it straight, because I do have naturally curly hair, and to prevent me having to straighten it, I do that. So you can see I kind of just like play with the handle while I'm doing it, and then I kind of just pull it like that. So I'm gonna do that with every section, or I just piece it out, and I kind of just do the same thing with each layer, so you guys can see, and then I just pull it out. And then I'm gonna move to this side, and I do the same thing. And see how I leave like a good bit of end? I kind of twirl and pull it until I can get the end in there. I guess I'm explaining that right. I really don't know how to explain it any better than that, but you guys can probably get my gist. And then I'm gonna do it again. And so now that that's done, I'm gonna move on to my next layer, and I will probably have like 10 layers of hair, no kidding, because I do have so much hair, so bear with me. Now I have a whole new layer of hair, and I normally just take it and brush through it, and now I'm gonna section off my pieces again. You guys can see, I'll let it sit there. The bigger the piece of hair, the longer I keep it on there. If it's just like a smaller piece, I just barely keep it on there. But my hair, it needs some help. So when there's a lot of it, I have to leave it on there for a longer amount of time because it really doesn't start curling because there is so much hair. So, but anyways, and then I'm gonna do the same thing with this piece. And I also have tons and tons of layers in my hair. So a lot of times I like to curl those layers like by themselves. And a lot of times it's hard because they get so mixed up with my other hair, but usually most of my layers are on top. So that makes it a little easier. But I always, I love my layers. I really feel like that's what helps with a lot of my volume. But I always have tons of people ask me how my hair is cut, and I honestly, I need to figure that out and ask my hairdresser, because I really have no idea. I just trust her and she just does her thing with my hair, but I need to ask her how she does do that because I have so many questions that you guys ask me, asking about how she does my hair and how she cuts it. And she does have a certain way that she does it. I think she said it was like a new way they're starting to teach them to cut hair and stuff, but I did like a little video and everybody was calling it maybe splice cutting or something like that, split cut, I don't know, side cutting maybe, I don't know. I'll have to ask her after this video and I will make sure to let you guys know, but it is something super cool, and I swear it makes my hair feel so much better after she does it because I do have a lot of hair, so it gets super heavy during the summertime. So that is one thing I love about how she does my hair is the way she cuts it. And if any of you guys have thicker hair, you can go to your hairdresser and ask for that specific method, I guess, and see if they know how to do that. But it does wonders for my hair. I swear it is my favorite part about getting my hair done because it makes me feel like a different person after I get it done. So I will make sure to figure that out. Okay, and right here is where I start to not do even sectioning because I just find it easier to do one side and then do the other side. So yeah, so we're gonna start with this side. Oh, this has tons of tangles, this layer does, so this will be interesting. Okay, and here is a layer, so I try to just get them by themselves, but I curl them the same way. It's just, I feel like it adds dimension if I do it that way, so. Alright. And so now I just keep doing it over until I get the part that I like. So right now I'm on my middle part, and I had tried the middle part, but just ain't for me. So okay, now I'm gonna start curling my other side, and I just do that the same way, but I do curl each side. I forgot to say this. I curl each side away from my face. I prefer that way better, but yeah. Okay, so now that we have all of the curls and I look like Shirley Temple, we are gonna move on to the volume and teasing, which I get asked the most about. But you can see this is what it looks like before I tease. To me, it looks flat, but some people it doesn't. But I'm gonna go grab my products and then I will be back. Okay, so we're back. I use there's 3 things that I have to have when I do my hair. And it is Kendra 25 hairspray. Yeah, it's 25. And I have tried so many hairsprays, and I swear by this one. It is the best ever. It will seriously hold all day long in the same like position. It's so good. So if you don't have any Kendra, this is like my number one must have. Even when I do my hair naturally or scrunch it, literally any way I wear it, I always have some Kendra in. So definitely get you some of that. And then if you've seen my other hair tutorials, you know that I love this stuff. It's the Big Sexy Hair powder play, and I'm actually almost out, so I need to go get some. And then I also use a pick. Some people use like teasing combs and everything, but I find I get the best results out of using a pick. I do have a teasing comb and I like it, but my pick does wonders. So definitely get you a good pick. There are some bad ones, but there are some good ones too. And I could not even begin to tell you what brand this is. I honestly, I don't even know. It's older than the heels, but it serves its purpose. So that's why I love that one. But first of all, what I do is I kind of just comb through my hair, and I did do a mask on it last night, so it is like super clean. But if I hadn't have done that, I would have used Olaplex. That's what I would do right now if it were the other way around, and I kind of just run my fingers through it and get a lot of those curls, that brushed look. So next I am gonna take my powder play, and there's really no telling how much of this I use. No, I'm just kidding. I probably use like 2 handfuls, but I just squirt it in my hand like that, you can see. And I'm gonna flip my hair over and just rub it in the roots everywhere. But you guys can watch. I don't really know how I'm gonna do this with the camera, so here we go. But I just take it and run it through. I really try to get into the tops of my hair, and like the next few handfuls I do, I'll try to focus more on the bottom of my hair. And just putting this stuff in my hair, you'll be able to tell a difference because it works so good. And you'll see why I love this stuff. And it really does. I feel like it changes the texture of my hair too, which I love. Especially when it's more clean, because it does. I feel like it makes it work a lot better. Okay, so here is after I just put that in my hair, and guys, like, can you tell a difference already? It is so good. And it just, I don't know, it works miracles. I am so glad that I found that stuff, because before teasing, my hair was not as easy as it is now. So if you like big hair, definitely grab some of that stuff up, because it is the bomb. And then next I try, like, usually sometimes I do this while I curl my hair, and I already have it into sections, but I forgot to do that this time. So what we're gonna do is, really, I don't do it the right way, I should, but I'm just gonna like throw all my hair over and start. I try to do 3 layers teased, and I do it with my hairspray too. I probably don't need to get that right in front of the camera, but I usually start like towards the back. And so I'm gonna take my first section of hair, and then I spray it, like spray the root with hairspray, and I just begin teasing with my pick. You guys can watch. And then I just throw it back over to the side so I can do my other layers. And I'm gonna look like a madman before this is over with, but let's see. Okay, now I'm gonna spray that layer too. And I'll throw that one over. And then this will be my last layer. And I'm just gonna do the same thing over again. I mean, what is this? And in the process, if you're doing the process, you're gonna look, it's gonna be a hot mess. But you gotta trust the process. Okay, so then I throw this guy back over, and no, I won't leave it like this, but I don't like fix it or comb it through until I get done, so it's gonna look like a hot mess right now, so yeah. But next I'm gonna move on to the other side. And you guys can watch. Okay, and now that I have pretty much all of it teased that I'm gonna do, I think, for the most part. Sometimes I think I have it, and then I go back and I do some more because it's not big enough. But you know, for the most part. So once I get all of that done, I try to like comb it to where it's even and get it how I like it. And I like to do like on this side, I like to kind of get it away from my ear. That way if I have earrings in or something, you can see those, but you don't have to do that. But it's just a preference. And now this is just like combing through, fixing what I like, what I don't like. Okay, so I think that's good. Maybe. Okay. And what I love about the powder play is that once you have it in your hair, like I feel like it's so much easier that if I feel it start to fall, I can literally just do like that and it will poof back up. So I love that about that. But here is the finished product. So you guys can see that is how I get all of my volume. If you don't have those products, definitely invest in those. You will not be disappointed, I promise. It is literally amazing. A lot of my friends have tried it, and I've gotten them hooked on it too. So it is super, super good. But that is how I do my hair. And if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I will try to help you out with those. And I know, like I said earlier, I do get lots of questions on how my hair is cut, and I really don't know. I do know that I have a lot of layers, and I think she does something called side cutting or slice cutting, something like that. I will definitely go and ask her, but here is the finished look, and let me know if you guys try this, if it works for you, and if you love the products, and if you have another product, if you like big hair and you have your products, drop them in the comments below because I would love to know. I'm always on the hunt for new different products, and so yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any other ideas of videos or anything like that you want us to make, also drop those in the comments below, and just let us know. But I think that is it. I hope you guys enjoy your day, and I hope you all jack your hair up to Jesus now after this video. So bye guys. What?
Are you doing a YouTube video?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the music off because YouTube will flag your videos with music on in the background.
Can we just turn it off? Okay, Bailey, delete this. Bye.